The AI revolution is here, but there's a problem that most people have. For anybody who is using AI right now, they're mostly just thinking about it in terms of how can I use this in my professional life? How is this something that I can use to make money or do something more efficiently in my business, at my job? The problem is not almost anybody that I work with is actually thinking, how can I use this to make my personal life better? How can I do things more efficiently there to free up my time and to do things that are more meaningful or fun? And that is a huge missed opportunity. Now, in my mastermind, one of the things that we talk about is something I call the skeleton system. And this is something I created that is a base level operating system that literally anybody can use in their personal life. And there's three different sections to it, but the one that I want to talk about today in regarding AI is the food category and how you can automate certain parts of your life around meal planning and use AI in order to, number one, eat better foods, eat more yummy foods, and to save yourself hours every week on grocery shopping. So let's get into how I do that. So people constantly ask me, Stephen, which AI models do you prefer? Do you like Perplexity or Chat or Grok or whatever? And the answer is I kind of like all of them. I mean, it is a constant race as to which one is doing which thing faster, and it is changing on a weekly basis. But certain ones do certain things better. I find that Grok and ChatGPT, both, by the way, completely free if you want to use them. You don't have to use the paid version for this stuff. Do really well for some of this. All right. So, as you can see, I've already got this prompt ready to go. And I just said, I'm trying to come up with 4 different dinners to cook this week's meals. I want to include spaghetti and meatballs for one. Let's do taco salad for the second. Those are crowd pleasers with the kids, got to have those. And then for the other 2 meals, give me an idea for something involving steak and another one that has chicken. I want each of the meals to be able to feed 4 people. Technically, there's 5 people in my family, but the twins are still pretty small. So that's like one serving. And take less than 30 minutes to prepare and plate. So the thing I want you to take away, if you have never used AI before, or if you have never used it in your personal life before, is that you don't have to have a complete idea. You can literally just give it a couple generic parameters. Like I just said, yeah, give me something with chicken. You could say like, yeah, you could get more specific and, you can even come in here. One additional thing that I like to include sometimes is if you have dietary restrictions. It's actually great for pointing that out. You could also say things that have to do with, and I'm on a keto diet as well. I'm not, but whatever. Let's just go ahead. I'm actually going to take that out because I kind of do want to see what the results are. It's saying here is a 4 meal plan for the week, all under 1,000 calories per serving that you can make in 30 minutes or less. First one, spaghetti and meatballs. That's the one I told it. Here it's listing out all the ingredients, approximate calories per serving. A quick tip. Hey, you can bake or air fry the meatballs for a healthier option. Oh, use lower sugar marinara sauce. Screw that. Got to have, the best. All right. Taco salad. Hey, here you go. Use lean or ground beef turkey to keep it lower calories. Skip the fried tortilla strips and used baked tortilla shells for crunch. Okay, that's good. My kids actually like the crunch. We do that. So that's cool. So for the other ones, I came up with steak and garlic butter green beans with roasted sweet potatoes. My mouth is already watering. So this is great. Comes in with calories per serving, blah, blah, blah. Slice the sweet potatoes. Fourth one, lemon garlic chicken with quinoa and roasted veggies. Kind of goes into it, shows you all the different things, calories per serving, gives a quick tip. Boom, it's done. Okay, so this is great. I've already got some ideas. Maybe I could say, if what, the steak sounds great. I had lemon garlic chicken last week. Can you give me a substitute, a sub for that one? So again, just let it know. Like this is a conversation that you're having with a machine who can think very much like a person in this. So okay, they swapped it out for a new chicken, chicken meal, honey sriracha chicken. Boom, comes in. So actually, this is one step ahead of me. It came in and it listed all the different ingredients for this. So this is great. So now, and it probably knows this because I've asked it before, but sometimes it'll go ahead and prompt you. Would you like a grocery list for these 4 meals? So this is the next thing. Yes, please include a list of ingredients. So now what I'm doing is it is going to create a shopping list for me. And all it's going to do, instead of me having to go and look at different recipes online and kind of figure it all out and, search in different places for different sources or whatever the case is, or, maybe I'm just doing it manually. Maybe it's stuff that you've already come up with before. It's like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I need. Well, now you can just sit here, and my internet connection has actually been really slow today. Of course, it would be for this. So this is probably not so much the AI as it is my internet connection. But okay, here. Oh, look at this. It even put it in a nice little table for me. So here it is. It's letting me know all the vegetables. Oh, so that's actually cool. So it has come in and created this really nice list. Look how great this is. And it's just letting me know all the things I need. So quickly, I can go through here. Some of the stuff I'm probably going to already have. I don't need to buy it. Salt, pepper, I'm going to have that. Maybe I've already got sriracha. So it's telling me how much I need. I can double check it. So this is great. It's giving me a grocery list for the meal plan. So I've used AI to do this. Here's the next big hack. If you have some type of service like an Instacart, I have shipped, any type of grocery delivery in your area, have an account ready to go with them. Take this list, and after you figure out the meals that you're going to make, go in and create a list. And you will create that list in the shopping cart instead of you having to go for it. And yes, you're probably going to pay an extra $5 to $10, something like that on the delivery, but it's worth it for two reasons. Number one, it saves you time. Like going to the grocery store is for something like this is going to take you an hour at minimum, just between driving, picking up all the groceries, finding everything, and then, coming back home. Minimum an hour that you're saving. So that's a couple different, ways that you can save time, throughout the month. Then if you really, look at it, another great thing about using one of these services that I've found that saves me a lot of money is the fact that grocery stores are set up kind of like casinos. Especially when you walk in, you might notice that there's BOGOs like the second that you walk in, or maybe some, hot items on sale, whatever the case is. They are using all the tricks in the psychological and marketing books in order to get you to buy things that you weren't originally planning on buying. Studies show that people spend almost 20% more on groceries just if they show up to the grocery store hungry. So if you eat before and you go into a grocery store not hungry, just that alone, you're likely to spend less money. So I am happy to pay a little extra, for the delivery fee and a little bit of a premium on some of these prices, because I end up spending about the same. I've been doing this for over 2 years. My bills are literally about the same. So that's the other thing. Now, here's an extra hack to really reduce the mental energy that is involved in your decision making when it comes to dinners. Let's say you have 3 meals that are staples that you do every single week. I mean, I've got young kids. There's not a lot of variations in the dinners that we're cooking at home. Okay. As much as we try to expand their palates and get them thinking about other stuff, they're pretty, yeah, like, they like their chicken nuggets and whatever. So whatever it is that you have that are regular staples in your household, go to whatever the shopping app is that you have. And I know the majority of them have this, but like in mine, I can create a list. And it is a list that is, just regular things that I need: milk, eggs, bread, whatever. And then if you have certain things like chicken, turkey, different things that you buy every single week, then have that ready to go on the list. Whatever your bare essentials are that you need almost every single week, you pop on, you click on the list, you hit order, and then you just add 3 or 4 things that you need on top of that. Boom, you're done. You have done your grocery shopping in maybe 5 minutes. Okay. You have come up with new recipes and ideas for meals, and you have done it all in 5 minutes. So it's like between the time that it takes you to think about dinner and meal plan for the week, and then the time it takes you to get all the groceries and have it brought to your house, we're talking about 10 minutes a week. Do that over the course of a month. You are going to save yourself anywhere from 10 to 25 hours. Some people spend a lot of time on this stuff. It could be 10 to 25 hours of savings a week. The mental energy. How many of you hate having that conversation? I know for me and my wife, we have this conversation. We used to have this conversation all the time. We don't anymore. We used to be like, oh, okay, what are we doing for dinner tonight? Okay, yeah, are we going to make something? No, let's just go pick up some junk food, bring it home, blah, blah, blah. We eat better now. We eat healthier. We eat yummier, all this stuff just because we use AI, we use automation in our personal life. It saves us a couple hours a week, which works out to tens of hours a month, which works out to over 100 hours a year that we are now able to take and reinvest that into more important things or things that give us life. So this is just one example of how you can use AI and automation to eat better, eat healthier, and save time on your meal planning and getting the groceries done. Don't sleep on using AI in your personal life. Make sure that you explore and experiment. And if you don't know what you can use AI in for your personal life, here's a crazy hack. Ask AI.